So, wait for it, and hello, everyone. Say a nice big hello. Hello, and welcome to the... Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Show 2023. And this is, in fact, quarterfinal number 3. So, guys, it has been an exciting week of championship shows here on the Extreme Improv XStreamed social media platforms, where we are still rocketing towards naming our 2023 Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. Now, we're going to have a very exciting show this evening. In fact, we're going to have 2 very exciting shows, because this is the show at 8 p.m. UK time, and then there is another in 2 hours' time at 10 p.m. UK time. So there's going to be a lot of fun improv and games for you this evening. Now, audience, throughout the show, our performers are going to need lots of suggestions. We're going to need lots of comments and lots of votes. So make sure you give us all of that into the comments, and we'll read stuff out periodically. My name is David Postansky, and first thing I have to do, as always, is direct your eyes down to that comment section, where you'll see it currently says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extremeimprov. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, and with that, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Audience, give us some suggestions of random words, and we will use them to inspire our upcoming games. Now, on the show tonight, we have some fantastic performers. We may even get 1 or 2 more join. We will see. But for now, let's meet tonight's performers, starting with Dave. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people, I am Dave MC here in Paris, France, and if you don't feel like voting for me tonight, you can vote for this duck.
Now, speaking of people who are quackers, Tim, say hello to the people.
Hello to the people from Newton, Mass, and I just want to say, if you don't feel like voting for me, then you can vote for this coffee mug.
Yes, indeed. Now, speaking of a mug, Andy, say hello to the people.
What's up, people? New York City, and I guess since they're voting, you don't vote for me, vote for this mug. Go.
Okay. Now, same segue as I had before, but someone who I will toast my cup or glass to is Drew. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. Welcome, or hello from Bangor in Northern Ireland. And if you're not going to vote for me, just vote. It's a good thing to do.
There we go. Now, speaking of good things to do, Jessica is going to tell us some very good things that need to be done.
Sure. Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm calling from a van in Salt Lake City, but I'm Canadian. I don't live here. I just showed up here. If you don't want to vote for me because you're confused by my story, you can vote for this little pumpkin.
Now, someone who I'm going to say to, hello, pumpkin. I'm sorry, Jack. Jack-o'-lantern, there's probably something in that. Failed it. But anyway, Jack, say hello to the people.
Hi, the people. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. You don't have to vote for me. My life will go on. But if you don't want to vote for me, you can vote for this pink and fuzzy bunny slipper. Oh!
Wow, okay, so with this, we're going to get on. We've got lots of comments in the comment section, but we're going to get on with our opening game, which is going to be a game of verbatim. The way this works is we're going to have one of our performers perform a 30-second dramatic monologue, and then we're going to have another performer attempt to recreate that monologue as precisely as they can. Rolling a dice, I can see that it's going to be Dave. Dave, you're going to start this, and to inspire this, you are going to make up a scene or a monologue inspired by lozenge, like a lozenge, like one of those cough sweet things, I think. I don't know what else a lozenge is. It sounds filthy. Now, 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
Nurse, help! My throat is dry. Water will not help me. I know. I shall have this strepsil. Lemony. The sense of relief I feel when I take this lozenge which does somehow sound very, very dirty, I feel like I can talk normally again. It feels great.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, let's have a look who's going to go next. Going next is going to be Drew. Drew, you're now going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Dave's original performance as he just gave. So 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
Nurse, lozenge. My throat is so dry. Perhaps this strepsil will help. Lemony. I'm starting to feel so much better. My throat is, it feels so good. Oh, I can talk normally. Nurse, no longer require the lozenge or any help. I'm fine. I'm healed. Praise be to the Lord. I can talk. Shall I dare to sing? No. I will only have to have another lemony lozenge. And blackcurrant is my favourite flavour.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. That bold choice for blackcurrant. I'll be honest. I like the blackcurrant like soothers. I thought, yes, look at this. They're completely. They've been in my bag, but I assure you, it's a blackcurrant flavour. It's really rank. I shouldn't have shown it. Now, okay. Now, hello, Mel. You are here. So,
Hello.
a championship show to fit the championship festival. We don't know who may turn up. At some point, Shaggy may still turn up. Now, let's roll the dice and see who's going to go next. Next up will be Jessica. Jessica, you're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Drew's recreation of Dave's original performance. And here you go.
Nurse, I'm having some trouble. My throat hurts. Do you have something? Sure, strepsil, anything. Lemony. We're pretty good. Wow. Whoa. I feel like I can talk now. Well, that's pretty great. I think
And
I
that
might
is
try
time. That is time. Well done there, Jessica. So now we are going to take things full circle. In a second, Dave, you're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Jessica's recreation of Drew's recreation of your own original performance. After this, audience, you'll be able to vote on who you think did the best recreation. Dave, take it away.
Nurse, help me, please. Yes. My goodness. My voice is... I can talk normally again. Nurse, it's amazing. I'm cured. Maybe I should sing. No, I shouldn't do that. But praise be to the Lord. A blackcurrant lozenge. What would a blackcurrant lozenge do? Oh no, my voice has changed again.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Do you think it was Dave? Remembering that Dave's original performance is not up for scrutiny here, it's all about who did the best recreation. Do you think it was Jessica, or do you think it was Drew? Put your votes into the comment section, and with that, we're going to move on to our next one. So, for our next one, we're going to do a duo verbatim scene. So there'll be two performers in the scene at this time, and they will have 45 seconds to create a scene, and then another two performers will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate it. So, let's have a look what we've got here. And I'll be tallying up the votes as they come in, audience. So, let's see. We are going to have Jack, and we're going to have Andy. Jack and Andy. Let's put you on spotlight here. Here we see Jack. Here we see Andy. Now, you guys are going to have 45 seconds to create a scene about danger. Danger, and your time starts now.
Listen, I'm gonna fall off this construction pole. Hold on and save you.
Yes, I'll save you, dude. But you also have to give me something. It's a quid pro quo, my man.
Okay, yeah, you know, before I fall, I'll do whatever. Just save me.
All right, dude. I've always had a thing for your life, man. So, can I go out on a date with your wife?
Oh, Jesus. I really want to say no, but I gotta say yeah, because I want to be saved.
Your life is in the balance, man. I want to date your wife.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm kind of hanging. What? Listen, hey, yeah, save me already. Hold
You
me up.
say yes. Say
I
yes
said
to
yes.
me, friend.
Yes. We can discuss it if you ever.
Okay, I gotcha. I
And
gotcha.
that is time. That is time. Well done. So now we're going to come to another 2 performers. So once again, rolling a dice to see who we've got. We're going to have Tim, and we are going to have Mel. Tim and Mel, you're going to have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Jack and Andy's original scene. So here we see Tim. Here we will see Mel, 45 seconds, and here you go.
Could you please save me from this cliff?
Whoa, you're in the danger zone, dude.
Yeah. There's a pretty strong current here. I need saving.
Okay, but first you have to give me 5 quid. Quid pro quo.
Oh, okay. Don't ever tell a lie. Don't leave. Chance to say goodbye, and 3 others.
No, dude. I want to date your wife.
Oh, now? I mean, I need saving first.
Well, you gotta say yes, man. Come on, say
And that
yes.
is time. That is time. Well done there, Tim, and well done, Mel. So now, because of the odd number, that leaves us with Ryan. So, Ryan, you're going to have to recreate them both. No, I'm joking. I'm going to choose someone at random to pair with you, just because I wasn't paying attention. And it's going to be yourself, was the roll of the dice. No, it's going to be Dave. So, Ryan and Dave, you're going to recreate the recreation. So, here we see Ryan, here we see Dave, and your time starts now.
Help! I'm trapped in a bucket. No, we're both down here. No.
I assume yes, we're both down here. We're both trapped.
Please let me sleep with your wife.
I was about to say the same thing, dude. Let me sleep with your... I'll tell you what, we'll do a swap, shall we? Quid pro quo and all that.
Yeah, we're both quid. You got 5 quid for the night, and then 7 quid for the morning.
I was going to say 10. Have you seen my wife?
Haven't seen her yet, but you make her sound good just by the price.
Look, dude, if we get out of this, I promise I will be with your wife. Just save me.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. So, audience, we're now going to take things full circle. In a second, we're going to have Jack and Andy, who will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Ryan and Dave's recreation of Mel and Tim's recreation of Jack and Andy's own original performance. So, let's get them onto Spotlight. Here we will see Jack. Here we're going to find Andy. 45 seconds. Take it away.
We're in a bucket, bro.
Yo, I understand, man. Yo, you gotta do me a favor. Let me hook up with your wife.
All right, if you just do me one favor, let me hook up with your wife.
Oh, yeah, that's great. We could have him snaz or twan and whatever that's, It's
That'll
hard
be like
to
a
think
quasi-toi or something like that.
Too. Yes, that works, yes.
We could just do a wife swap like they did in the 70s, the good old days.
Yeah, do you remember what my wife looks like?
I don't care.
Oh, you sucker. That's great. Okay, that's awesome. But yeah, so we'll switch wives once we get saved. But yeah, we'll save... Change our wives.
I feel inspired to get out of this bucket with you so that we can live a life.
And that is time. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Do you think it was Andy and Jack? Do you think it was Mel and Tim? Or do you think it was Ryan and Dave? Put your votes into the comment section. But whilst that happens, and I'll tally up the votes later, we're going to move on to our next challenge. So, let's see what we're going to do. you guys now are going to play questions only. You're going to play questions only, and the way this works is there'll be 2 performers in the scene, and everything you say has to be a question. If you say anything that isn't a question, you're eliminated from the scene. If you hesitate for too long, you'll be eliminated from the scene, and if you have what we deem to be a circular conversation, you will in fact be eliminated from the scene. Now, because it's championship season, we're going to run this game slightly different than usual, and the way it works is for each 30 seconds that you manage to stay in the game, you will be awarded a bonus point. If you manage to last for 90 seconds, I will tag you out and give another performer a chance, but you will get 2 bonus points for lasting the full 90 seconds. So, remember, it's championship season, so try to trip each other up and have fun with it. So, let's see who's going to go in first. We are going to have... let's roll the dice. So, we're going to start... Everyone started this last one. Okay, reset the time. I've got to reset the dice. It's just like the leftovers of the last dice, and it ran out of numbers. It's the problem of using a digital dice, guys. So, we are going to have Mel, and we're going to have Jack. Mel and Jack. So, let's put you on spotlight here. Here we see Mel. Here we see Jack. Your scenario this time is going to be something to do with let's see what we've got here. Something to do with a volcano. Something to do with a volcano. Everything has to be a question, and your time starts now.
Have you ever wanted to just go walking with lava?
Mel, are you frozen? Okay, and freeze. Don't worry, guys. Mel, you were looking intently, but you seem to have frozen on us. And Jack seems to have frozen, but I think that's just clever mime work. So, guys, like with the game paused, the first rule of Extreme Improv is things are going to get messy and go wrong at some point. The second rule is it won't always be fair, and this isn't fair because Mel, we cannot see you. I'm gonna restart this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say, Jack, you're still in. You've had your 17 seconds. I'm gonna put in another performer. Oh, and Mel is gone. So this is going great tonight, guys. Technical issues. Dave, you're going to join Jack and continue.
Is that person frozen?
Is they happy about it?
Is that volcano gonna blow?
Is the weather station on?
Do you not see the volcano over there?
Is that a bird flying through the soot?
Is that a rock flying towards us?
Are we gonna die?
Yes.
Oh, yes. No, sorry. You were out.
Get me out
Oh,
of
my
here.
bad. I thought that was funny, and I didn't think about it. Right, so, Dave, we are going to tag you out.
That's fine.
And we're going to tag in Jessica. And your time continues now.
Have you seen the lava flowing right by us?
Is it on my shoes?
Is it gonna touch me?
Are we gonna die with this?
Do we melt if it touches us?
Is this the end?
Is there any better way to die, though, really?
Is there anyone else I want to be with but you?
Is there someone else
Oh,
you've been...
freeze! Jack, you have lasted your full 90 seconds. We will tag you out with a bonus point. So, well done there. And Drew, you are now in, and the time continues.
Does our insurance cover this?
Is it written in the fine print somewhere?
Did you not get the insurance before the holiday?
Was it sent by email?
Who sends things by email for insurance?
Oh, wait. You don't use email?
No.
Dave, where are you?
Okay.
Hello?
Okay, right. Sorry, freeze. Right, okay. Who messed up? Who went wrong?
Me.
Tell me things. Sorry, Drew. Tag you out. Technical issues like you wouldn't believe here. Right, and time continues now.
May I call you Volcano because you're so hot?
Are you talking about my body shape right now?
What do you think I'm talking about right now?
Is it the color of my hair?
What color is your hair?
Is it brown or is it red?
Can you make my shirt the same color? That would be great.
Can I put my hair just fully on your shirt to find out?
May I lean my head on your beautiful hair?
Can you come closer?
May I get some of your hair to put on top of my bald head?
Oh, freeze! Okay, Jessica, you have made your time, so we are going to tag you out with a bonus point. Give me a wave if you haven't been in yet. How do we remove you? Okay, sorry, I can't see you. So, who hasn't been in? Tim, you are in. Hey, Mel's back! Right, and continue.
Do you have something to ask me?
You know how hot you are?
Can you let me know how hot I am?
Why do you think that an XL fits on that body?
Can you see the sweat pits under my arms?
Does that mean you're just anxious?
Can I have some gum?
Can you tell me what flavor you'd like?
Can I start at one end and you start at the other?
Are you good at teamwork?
Can I be your beauty and you be my beast?
You don't mind tearing it up, do you?
Freeze! Andy, you have made it your time, so we're going to tag you out with full points. Okay, has anyone not been in? Otherwise, we're coming back to Mel. Okay, so, okay, Mel, we're going to start where we finished, so we'll come back to you next. But Ryan, you are now in, and continue.
So who's the beauty? Who's the butch?
Why don't we work out and find out who?
Is a candlestick involved?
Do you want it to get hot?
Is wax gonna get everywhere?
Have you seen the 40-year-old virgin?
Is it a small one?
What about an hour and 40 minutes means small to you?
Doesn't Judd Apatow usually make like 7-hour movies?
Are you actually funny?
Has that ever been proven in a laboratory?
Now you're telling me you're a scientist?
Is a scientist gonna come after you with all the sexual innuendo, typically?
Am I that creepy?
Oh, freeze! Before we can answer, Tim, you're tagged out, and we are back to Mel. And
I am that creepy.
continue.
You know what rocks more than this volcano?
Are we still talking about volcanoes?
What do you think I'm talking about?
Have you ever seen the movie Frozen?
Do you think I'm cold?
Is chilly a more appropriate adjective?
Isn't chili a food?
I think you're talking about chilies. That wasn't a question, David, because you're not watching.
And that is that. Well done, well done. Where's my camera? Right, okay, gosh, technical stuff. Now, we are going to go on to our next game. What is going on, says Gerald. Wow, these guys are so good at questions, says Katie. Now, with this, we are going to go on to something else. Guys, you wouldn't believe the technical stuff that I've got going on in the background here, but it's fine. The show must go on. So let's have a look. We're going to go on to our next game. Audience, could you suggest for us some famous movies, please? Could you suggest some famous movies, and we're going to use them to inspire our next challenge. For our next challenge is going to be what's known as 1 minute remake. Each of our performers will be given 1 minute to recreate a whole film. They will be playing every part. They'll be doing the beginning, middle and end of the movie, not just their favourite scene or one moment. They're not going to be describing the movie, they're going to be playing every character, just condensing it all into 1 minute. So with this, I'm going to roll the dice to see who's going to go first. And to go first will be Jack. Jack, you're going to go first. And could you please recreate for us the movie Goonies? Goonies. And let's put you on spotlight here. And your time starts now.
Guys, they're gonna take everything of us. Don't worry, I have a map up in my attic. We can't do that. We're just kids. But then we're gonna lose the Goondocks. Let's go on an adventure. Shut up, mouth. And then we do. Good love for you is good love. For me is good enough. It's good enough for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One-Eyed Willie, you just helped us and gave us all these jewels. Mama Fratelli, you're going to jail. Sloth, you can come live with me now, man. Sloth, love, chunk, sloth, family. Good enough for you is good enough. It's good enough for me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And that is time. Spectacular there, Jack. Fantastic. Now, let's see what we've got to follow that. Next up will be Jessica. Jessica, could you please give us a 1 minute remake of, let's see what we've got here. Clue. The movie Clue. Based on... Never heard of it. Oh, do you want another one? Clue is too good. Like, who here has heard of Clue?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, the board game.
I love the movie Clue, so let's give it to someone that knows it. So, Jessica, do you know the film Step Brothers?
Yes.
Then here you go.
Hey, I'm Brennan. Hey, I'm Dale. What? Are we brothers? That's stupid. I don't like you. Yeah, I don't like you either. Let's fight. Actually, I've always wanted a brother. Do you want to hang out? Do you want to make some bunk beds? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to make some bunk beds. All right, we'll stack them on top of each other. This is the craziest scene. We are going to lay on top of each other, and it is going to fall, and it is the worst nightmare. I know. What? That's crazy. We're stupid. Stepbrothers, it's how we do things. But, do you want me to help you get a job? Because I think you look like you need help getting a job. I mean, I could get a job. I could not get a job, but sure, come to the interview. Let's go. And
that is time. That is time. Thank you very much, Jessica. So, very cool. Now, give me a wave if you knew the film Clue. Ooh, Ryan, let's give that to you. Ryan, you know the movie Clue, and your time starts now.
I'm Tim Curry. Oh, Eliza. Oh, we're gonna solve a mystery. Oh, all the candles fell on the ground. Oh, he nearly gave me a heart attack because I have a heart condition. Oh, we won't do that again. Well, let's go figure out who the murderer is. Oh, well, it wasn't Mrs. Peacock with the candlestick in the library. Well, there might be other people in this movie, but I only know that Tim Curry was in it. Wow, Eliza. Oh, now wild thornberries. How much time is left?
Like 10 seconds.
Now let's go play a board game. Clue is the board game we're playing in the movie Clue, because Clue exists in a
And that
world
is
where...
time. That is time. Now, I have specific thoughts on this. Like, my question before this was, who knows this film? Right. Okay. Do you know what? Like, the sound you were making, this is a very niche reference. There's an episode of Futurama where, like, someone's drinking, like, slurm from a giant slug. It sounded like that. But, with this, yeah, so that's quite a talent. Now, let's have a look to see who's going to go next. Andy, do you know the film? Let's see what we've got.
I'll say yes before you even say it.
Okay, good. It wasn't so much going to be optional either. Could you please give us the Rocky Horror Picture Show? The Rocky Horror Picture Show. And here you go.
Oh, it's raining. Let's go inside here and knock on the door and... Oh, welcome. Come inside. Go in. Okay. Yeah, we're here and... Oh, don't worry. We got other people here coming here that are not people. Go here. Let's sing and dance. Oh, everybody, we want to sing Time Warp. And we're singing a Time Warp. Don't want it. No copyright. Time Warp. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we're all happy and daisy. And this is great. This is spectacular. Oh, we have some interesting stuff to go through. Oh, and oh, my goodness. The coffin is moving. Coffin's moving. Oh, yes, we got another song and dance that we can't do because of copyright, but let's do our dancing and all that crap. Oh, yes, we're going to dance. Oh,
Andy, you can do it if you want. It won't break the copyright. Go for it.
Okay, so now, where was it? Okay, so do the Time Warp. It's a jump to your left, and then again to your right. Everyone put your hands on the hips, and they go around. Over, but that is, yeah. Let's do the Time Warp again.
Whey! And that is time. That is time. Okay, fantastic stuff. Yeah, so as a thought for anyone, like if you just sing a cappella, it's not going to flag up any copyright thing. So go for it, guys. Right, so let's have a look. Next up, Mel, you haven't done one yet, have you?
Nope.
Okay, then. Can you give us E.T. the Extraterrestrial? E.T. the Extraterrestrial, and here you go.
All right. I'm an alien on a bicycle, and this bicycle flies for some reason. It's sort of like in the witch in the movie I also forgot, but I'm pedaling across the moon. Look at me. Whoa, what's that? I'm E.T., the Extraterrestrial, that's what I am. Can I ride on your bicycle? No, only I can pedal it. It's powered by special alien magic. But I want to ride on the bike. And I definitely know how it works. I definitely know how physics in this movie work. I don't think you do. I don't think anybody does. Here we go. We're defying gravity. But what does E.T. stand for? What do you think it stands for? E.T., the Extraterrestrial. Well, that's redundant. Well, so is ATM machine, but you say that. I never said that. Everybody says that.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well
Definitely
done.
knew that movie.
That is such a true point. I've never thought of that before. Okay, let's have a look. Who has not had a go yet? Dave, you're going to go next. So, let's find a film for you. Could Andrew Whittington says, "Damn it, Janet," after Andy's Rocky Horror Picture Show. Gerald says, "Great dancing, Andy." Now, let's see what else we've got in the comments here. There's lots of nice comments. Gerald says, "Great 1 minute movie, Jessica." So there's lots of good stuff. Jack says, "You're welcome." And let's see if we can find out what you were saying welcome to. Best stroke worst Cyndi Lauper impression. Fantastic. Right, so, Dave, could you give us a 1 minute remake of the movie Saw? The movie Saw. And here you go.
Where am I? Turn on the light and you can see. I'm Carrie Always, but I'm with an American accent. I'm trying to hide my Britishness. Oh, okay. Hey, look at this. It's a tape. I must play it. Oh, I want to play a game. We'll play Clue. No, wait, no, we won't. We'll play checkers. We can't play checkers here. We have to cut off our own feet to get away. Surely we can just play checkers. There's something bad. No, we have to cut off our feet. I'm cutting off my foot. Ah! Okay. Guys, this is serious. I'm going to get out of this Extreme Improv Championship, and I'm going to go get help. David can't keep us prisoner here anymore. Plot twist, I'm Shaggy.
Does anyone
Okay,
even know about me?
I'm going to get help. Don't wait for me.
Okay, and that is time. Now, I may have mentioned Shaggy on the show, but if I haven't, we were expecting a performer called Shaggy. It's a long, like, 2-year running thing that every time Shaggy is going to join us, Shaggy doesn't appear. I won't give the last name, you won't know who Shaggy is. But, Shaggy, if you're out there, get over here! Right, let's see. I'd love it if it actually turned out. Who was that other name? Someone we thought was... I forget, it doesn't matter. In jokes. Right. Bear. We have another... Like, we have a person that watches forever called Bear, and we have no idea who they are. We think they're actually a different Andy that's on the show. But, let's see. Who has not had a go yet? Tim, you haven't, have you? Tim and Drew. So, let's see. Tim, you're going to go next. Could you give us a 1-minute remake of Castaway? And here you go.
Oh, wow. Look at all this airplane packaging for flight. I'm going to put all this stuff in the plane and then we're going to fly. Hi, guys. How you doing? Oh, no, there's a lightning striking. Splash. Oh, hey, Wilson. What's going on? How you doing? Wow. Wilson, can I grab you? Oh, wow. Now I have a friend. And I'm projecting all of my insecurities onto him. Oh, wow. There's a boat that's coming towards me, and I'm floating on a boat before it. Hi, Helen Hunt. Oh, you married someone else again. Now, this is really going to disappoint me, Tom Hanks. You know what? There's a lot of personal development in this, and I think that I can carry this. Maybe I'll write a book.
You have 8 seconds.
Oh, and hi, thank you, Wilson. Thank you so much. So kind.
And that is time. That is an epic bottle of water there, Tim. That is... you really do have supplies in case you're on a desert island.
3.79 liters, or 1 American gallon.
Wow. Okay. Now, Drew, it comes down to you. Could you please give us a 1-minute remake of Cocaine Bear? Cocaine Bear. The recent film about a bear on cocaine. And here you go.
Don't know what I've just sniffed here, but it was good. There's a little child. Let's chase this child up a tree and claw at the tree, claw at the tree. I'm going to... Oh. That must be that child's parent trying to stop me from eating their child. I have you. Let me peel off your leg. I need more of that white powder. I'm starting to feel a little bit sad. Hold on, where's that white powder gone? Yeah! Yes, there's more people around here whose limbs I can pull off. Let me see. There's somebody taking photographs of me. Shall I pose? No. Let's go get them. And pull off their arms and take photos of them. Yes, good fun. I need more of that white powder. Where is it? Where is the white powder? I need more.
And that is time. Well done. I saw Cocaine Bear for the first time the other day, and truthfully, that was a much better version, Drew. So
I have not seen it, so I will take your word for it.
Really? That was like incredibly accurate.
I've seen clips where people get through the park.
The boy in the tree, everything was there. Wow. Okay. Now then, audience, it is going to be voting time. Please vote for which film or which performer you felt give the most Oscar-worthy performance. So the nominees were Jessica with Step Brothers, Drew with Cocaine Bear, Mel with E.T., the redundant extraterrestrial, Andy with a Rocky Horror Picture Show, Ryan with Clue, Tim with Castaway, Jack with Goonies, and Dave with saw. Put your votes into the comment section, but as always, we are going to power on. So audience, give us some suggestions of professions. Give us some suggestions of professions, and we'll use them for our next game. Taking a brief moment to check the comments here. Goonies 2. I don't think that happened. Oh no, that's Goonies with 2 exclamation marks. Oh, that was a vote. I thought you meant Goonies 2. There was a video game on the NES called Goonies 2. So literally the sequel is a game. How about that? But Bobby Kirby. Rob Kirby says, Shaggy again. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Gerald says, they were all wonderful. I have to vote for everyone. You're literally not allowed. But we appreciate the comments regardless. So, yeah, you can vote for one person at a time, audience, per round. So you get one vote for one person per round. But let's have a look. We are going to go on to our next game, which is going to be a joke-telling game. We're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. Why was the blank stopped by the copper? Why was the blank stopped by the copper? And then you're going to make up your punchline. So we're going to replace the word blank with the name of a profession as suggested by the audience. So it'll be, why was the name of profession stopped by the copper? We're all holding random objects. Or when I say that, Dave and Jessica are. Okay, love it. So let's have a look. Cruise Princess says, I still have the Goonies NES game. That's amazing. I bet it's worth a lot now as well. So you guys are going to do jokes. Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? If you have a joke, give a wave so that we all don't come in at the same time and in your own time. Tim.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because he actually thought that he was going to get 30 pieces of silver instead.
Haha, Andy.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because he made his partner walk the plank.
Ah, Jessica.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because he knew how fast you are going.
Ah, love it. Ryan.
Why did the pirate get pulled over by the cop? Because he was accusing him of carjack Sparrow.
Andy.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because he was hooked.
Love it. Tim.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because when he gave an excuse for it, he didn't have a leg to stand on.
Fab. Jessica.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because his tire popped. But don't worry, I patch it up.
Haha. Okay, Jack, was that a wave?
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because his sail had gone out.
Dave.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? There was a crack in his car.
Aha. Drew.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because he was selling knockoff DVDs down the pub.
Haha. Ryan.
Why was the pirate pulled over by the copper? Because he had a broken booty leg.
Mel.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because he was shaking his booty.
Drew.
Oh, damn, my hand was scratching my head. Apologies.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Right, scratch that one then. Right, Andy.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Because he was from Pittsburgh.
I literally
Baseball.
don't get that
Pittsburgh
reference.
Pirates.
Oh, okay,
Pittsburgh
my
Pirates
bad.
baseball.
Okay.
No.
Dave.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? I didn't actually have a joke. I just want to say booty.
Okay, Jessica.
Why was the pirate stopped by the copper? Actually, he was stopped by copyright because that's not okay to be pirating so many films.
There we go. Okay, Ryan, and then we're going to mix it up.
Why was the pirate pulled over by the copper? Because that car a being driving too fast.
Okay, love that. So, let's go with... We might not stick on this one long. It depends how knowledgeable you are about opera singers. Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Drew.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because he'd stolen a tenor.
Very good. Andy.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because they couldn't stand the freaking racket. Zip the lip.
Jessica.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because he was too high.
Very good. Drew.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because he was one of the sopranos.
Way. Okay, Tim. Whoops.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because he knew he would sing like a bird.
Haha. Andy.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because he was off base.
Aha. Jack.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because the fat lady was singing and this chase was over.
Mel.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because he was parked illegally, and the copper said, if you don't move your car, I'll tow it.
Very good. Ryan.
Why was the opera singer pulled over by the copper? Because the cop asked him, do you know who hit and ran that lady back there? And the singer went, me, 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 me.
Jessica, then Jack.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because the copper asked, sir, how much have you had to drink tonight? And the opera singer was like, 10 or...
Aha. Jack.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because he was driving with all the broken glass on his windows.
True. Okay, Tim, and then we're going to mix it up one more time.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because he saw that his car was stuck out over there.
Yes. Okay, now let's mix it up.
It's a reach.
To be honest, I don't know any opera terms, so it all sounded good to me. Right, so let's have a look. Ooh, can anyone hear a buzzing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might have been me. I'm sorry.
As long as it's not me. Because if I go, you all go. Right. Okay.
Is it gone?
I think it's gone. Okay, let's go with... We might do one or two more. Car are being driving too fast. I love that, says Austin. Yeah, Caribbean. Oh, that's really good. Right, okay. Christopher Walken impersonators. Christopher Walken impersonators. Rob says, this show creates a buzz. So there you go, Dave. You create a buzz. Okay, Christopher Walken impersonators. Why was the Christopher Walken... Why does he need to be an impersonator? Why was Christopher Walken stopped by the copper is what I want to know. Why was Christopher Walken stopped by the copper? If you have a joke, give a wave. Tim.
Why was Christopher Walken stopped by the copper? Because he was a running.
Andy.
Why was Christopher Walken stopped by the copper? Because he stopped walking and he was driving. So they said, nope, you gotta be what you are.
Yes, Jack.
Why was Christopher Walken stopped by the copper? Because nobody else would.
Ryan.
I'm going to satisfy the requester. Why was the Christopher Walken impersonator pulled over by the copper? It wasn't me. It was somebody else.
Love it. Mel.
Why was Christopher Walken pulled over by the cop? Because he was carrying his weapon of choice.
Very good. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. Let's mix it up one more time then. Right. I wish I knew who Christopher Walken was. Right, now, anyway, let's see.
The guy in the Fatboy Slim video.
No, I know.
Weapon of choice.
Yeah,
I'm making sure. I was just in case.
Let's go with... we're going to keep this slightly movie-related. Why was the Jedi Knight stopped by the copper? Why was the Jedi Knight stopped by the copper? Tim.
Why was the Jedi Knight stopped by the copper? Because he saw that the Jedi Knight was in the back alley taking a giant sip.
Andy.
Why was the Jedi Knight stopped by the copper? Because the Force was with the copper, so he had to.
Jack.
Why did the Jedi Knight get stopped by the copper? Because the Jedi Knight forced his way into a bank.
Love it. Okay, Jessica.
Why was the Jedi Knight stopped by the copper? Because he was parked illegally at the Darth Maul.
Drew.
Why was the Jedi Knight stopped by the copper? He wasn't, because this isn't the Jedi Knight he was looking for.
Andy.
Why Why was the Jedi Knight stopped by the copper? Because he unzipped his pants and was showing off his lifesaver.
Whoa, Ryan.
Why was the tiny Jedi pulled over by the copper? Because he said, do you know how fast you're driving? And he went, hours per miles, 70.
I literally have no idea what that means, but I loved it. Right, okay, so, Tim.
Why was the Jedi Knight pulled over by the copper? Because he was driving during the day.
Aha, Jessica.
Why was the Jedi Knight stopped by the copper? Because he spit out the window all of his chusraka.
Aha. Anyone else? Jedi Knight, going once. Ryan.
Real quick one. Why was the Jedi pulled over by the copper? Because he had a broken tail lightsaber.
Aha. And scene. Well done, well done. So, Tim, I see that you're going to have to dash off now. So, very quickly, audience, you can still vote for Tim. So, there's been plenty of the show already happened. So, there's still everything in it still for Tim to progress through. But, Tim, do you want to tell everyone where people can find you? And then we'll still include you in the big vote later.
Sure. You can see me at Potato-Based Economy on Instagram, where I explore everything culturally surrounding the potato and economically, and also on my IG handle. But thanks a lot for this, David. This is so much fun, and I really appreciate it. Sorry for having to head out early.
No, that's quite all right, Tim. Thanks so much, Tim. That was Tim, everyone. Oh, he's still here. Right, that's Tim. Bye, Tim. Right. Oh, thank God he's gone. No, I'm joking. That was amazing to have Tim here. So, audience, make sure you still vote for Tim. We're going to have the big vote later. And time is getting away from us, so we are going to move on to our next couple of challenges. So, 2, 4, 6, 7. So, we will have a 3 and a 4. Our next game, we are going to need 4 performers. And let's roll the dice to see who they're going to be. So, we are going to have Drew. We are going to have Mel. We are going to have Andy. And we're going to have Ryan. Drew, Mel, Andy, and Ryan. So here we see Drew. Here we see Ryan. Here we see Andy. And here we find Mel. And this is a game called Alliteration Anarchy. And the way it works is each of you are going to be assigned a letter of the alphabet. And when you perform this scene, your goal is to begin as many words as you can with the letter you have been assigned. So, for clarity, in the interest of making the scene make sense, you can say any words you like, but your goal is to begin as many as you can with the letter you have been assigned. So, for example, if I was assigned the letter R, I might be like, right, Ryan, round the road there is a rabbit. So I had some words that didn't begin with R, but I tried to include as many that did. So you can say any words you like in order to make the scene make sense, but your goal is to make as many begin with the letter you've been assigned. Just very quickly, before we do this, we have a joke in the audience, which we'll read out. Andrew Whittington on Facebook says, why was Christopher Walken stopped by the copper? Because we all need more cowbell. There we go. So, let's see. Oh, that's who Christopher Walken is. No, I'm joking. Right, okay, so, let's see. Your scenario, audience, very quickly, give us some suggestions of something exciting. Your scene is going to be about needing more cowbell. Gerald also gave a similar line. Right, but needing more cowbell is your scenario. Drew, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter R? Ryan, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter C for coconut? Andy, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter P for Patricia? And Mel, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter H for helium? And your time starts now.
Really? More ringing cowbells? Rises rancor in me.
Hearing hate here.
Pardon, please. Power off the cowbell, please.
Critical cowbells clanging.
Here, here.
Choosing cacophonous chaos.
Russell, Ryan, Rachel, resist from renting more cowbells. Please.
Perhaps you're not hearing. Please, peasant, stop playing.
Concentrate.
Ha ha ha.
Plonk, plonk, plonk.
Rhythmically, really average.
Hurry, help hit the cowbell.
Come on, child. Conk,
Hit it hard.
conk. Care to caress?
Picture this, perhaps, playing powerfully pitiful.
Rat bells resonate really much better.
Cathedral. Conk, 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 conk.
Pathetic.
Come on.
Religious route.
Catholicism. Cowbells create choices.
Heaven or hell. Choices.
Phoenix sound, perhaps, a lot better playing.
Choir. Choirs can choose cowbells.
Heavenly harmonies are made by harps, but cowbells have harmony. Hello?
Cinnamon.
Pretend you can.
Carry on.
Please pretend you can play. And don't play.
Classes can capable make me.
His harmonies heal my heart.
Phony, phony, phony. Pathetic.
Roughly.
And scene! And scene. So, audience, it's now going to be voting time here. Who do you think made the best creative use of the letter they were assigned? Was it Ryan, Andy, Drew, or Mel? Put your votes into the comment section and we will tally them up as we get on with the next game. So for now, we're going to have another game with the other three performers. So let's see who we've got. We have got... who have we got, actually? I've just lost my brain. Right, so we have Jack, we have Dave, and we have Jessica. So here we see Jack. Here we see Jessica. Here we see Dave. Okay, so... let's see. You guys are going to play the same game. Why not? Let's see what you guys are going to do. It's going to be about flying in a hot air balloon. Jack, you're going to be assigned the letter F. See if you know any F words. Jessica, you are going to be assigned the letter D for donut. And Dave, you are going to be assigned the letter G for gee whiz. Is that a donut? And your time starts... Oh, hang on. What is it about? A hot air balloon. Take it away.
Don't drive. Donut drive. Go up to the drones.
Frankly, I'm flabbergasted, freaking out at this frightening height.
Dave, do you dare to discover the land?
Great, we're out of Gorgonzola.
Frequently, finding far off places is Dave's freak.
Dave, don't disgust.
I'm a real
Don't
genuine,
disgust.
just a real genuine German genius, and you guys are just so mean.
Fallacy. Frequence. The forbidding of those who are failures. Dave.
Dave, you dependent, diminutive, devilish dog, you.
Crying with a G.
Face it, Francine. He cannot facilitate a fair emote.
Disgusting. Don't.
Stop gawking at me. I just want to go up in a green gawky hot air balloon and you're attacking me.
Fight! Fight!
Drown in the deep.
Glug, 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 glug.
Deeper. Deeper.
Glug, 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 glug.
And scene. Well done, well done. So, audience, once again, it's voting time. Who do you think made the best creative use of the letter they were assigned? Was it Jack? Was it Jessica? Or was it Dave? Put your votes into the comment section.
Hang on. Can we not skip over the fact that they attacked me for like 2 minutes?
Guys, what can I say?
Dave can be anyone.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they didn't attack you, they attacked your character.
Who's named Dave?
Yeah.
I felt like I was defending you.
Yeah. Okay, so with this, we're going to have a couple of rounds of every sentence must. Audience, could you start to suggest for us some well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. So let's have a look. We're going to roll the dice. We'll make sure we don't end up with the same 3 and 4, but once again, we will have 3 and 4. The way this game works is our performers will perform a scene where every line of dialogue must include a word from a set category. So, for example, if every sentence must include the name of a piece of fruit, then you could say, I'm going to eat a banana, but you want to use the word creatively, so you'll want to say something like, you're acting bananas tonight, or, you know, my Apple iPhone is ringing, and stuff like that. Okay? Let's roll the dice to see who we will have. So this will be a 3-hander, and we're going to have Jessica. We're going to mix it up. We're going to have Ryan, and we are going to have Andy. Jessica, Ryan, and Andy. So let's put it on Ryan. Here's Jessica, and here's Andy. So let's find what your scene is going to be about. Your scene is you've won an eBay auction of your favorite childhood toy. You've won an eBay auction of your favorite childhood toy. Let's find a category from which you'll have to include a word in every line of dialogue. Art-related things, so art materials or art-related things. Interpret that as loosely as you want, but it's about getting your favourite childhood toy. Every line of dialogue must include something that's like an art material or an art-related thing. Take it away.
Guys, I won. Let me paint you a picture.
Paint away.
So, I was just, you know, being my sketchy self on the internet, as per usual.
You were right on tune. That's spectacular.
Yes. And, okay. It's a little mystic. It's a little you know, it's a little gross.
I think you don't know what you're trying to say right now. I ink. I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you didn't decide to split. You were successful.
Can us just discuss this a little more?
Well, I think we should party because you won. We should go to a ball and have a great time.
Was it easy to win, or was it difficult?
Well, you see, I was okay. I was in my van, going places, and it just popped up on my phone. This notification.
And were you swiping it with your finger? Paint me another story.
Well, before we get to that, I have to tell you I spent a lot of Monet. A lot of Monet.
You are a great sport. Great job. You are a great sport.
Da Vinci agrees. He's also he's in the room somewhere.
The funny part was I was sitting with Mike and some Jell-O. Okay, Mike and Jell-O, and we were hanging out, eating some Jell-O again when this notification popped up.
I say you should resell it and maybe Mona Lisa fit the other way. See if you can make more money.
Now, what were you voting for? Oh, sorry, I got a notification on my phone. Oh, it's someone texted me. It's a pick ass. Oh,
you should compose a new message back and just say
I will say though, when you do win, don't scream because when she's a screamer, it does hurt my ears.
But that just like this winning just draws out my voice. It just draws out all this expression from me.
Okay. Now, what did you? What was the toy you were trying to win?
Yes, this is the fun part. Okay, so it was this little a lake with a lot of watercolors in it, a little forest. You know.
Now, was there that picture? Was it raining? Because I want to know if it was dry or if there's a little bit of spray. Paint me a third picture about what happened.
Well, you see,
You should sell it. You sell the painting again and make yourself some money.
Trace the story from start to finish. I want to know, did you have competitors? Were people using the auction sniper app to get under there? That pesky app there?
Well, everyone was getting quite animated, let me tell you. We had lots and lots of different actor types, you know?
You do deserve all the pampering, because you are awesome.
Now, don't flip book out when I tell you this. I was betting against you.
Scene, the shock, the horror. Okay, audience, who would you vote for there? Would it be Jessica? Would it be Andy? Or would it be Ryan? Put your comments into the comments. Put your votes into the comment section. I knew that sentence was sounding like it was going wrong. But they are comments, so do put your comments into the comment section. They won't work if you put them anywhere else. Now, put your votes into the comment section, either Ryan, Andy, or Jessica. Now, let's have a look. So, looking at the time here, what time did we start? We started at 8, so we are going to go on to what will probably be the beginning of the end. So this might be the finale game, or it might be the penultimate one, depending how quick we race through this, because we're going to have another extreme monologue. And the way this works is each of our performers will get 1 minute to create a monologue, and as much as possible they have to begin as many words as they can with the letter, no, what am I saying? What the hell am I doing? I've just repeated the same thing. Guys, I've had a day. You have no idea. I was in a car crash a couple of days ago. I don't know if I said that on the show. But I'm telling everyone about it, so it's not new. But it's been a week. Now, anyway, so we're going to do an extreme monologue. They're going to have a minute to create a monologue, but they're not allowed to repeat any words. They're not allowed to hesitate, which in this game we count as an extended pause, such as that, or saying a non-word like or and they're not allowed to deviate, which means you can't just sit there and list for the whole minute or count or do the alphabet, and it has to make sense and sound like a monologue. So let's see who's going to go first. If any of the performers notice that anyone else breaks one of these rules, call out freeze. And if you correctly identify that a rule has been broken, that will be the end of the monologue. Now, for each 10 seconds that you're able to keep going, you'll get a bonus point. Let's roll the dice and see who will go first. Jack, you're going to go first. Let's find a character for you. Could you please be for us Arnold Schwarzenegger learning to knit? You are Arnie, you are learning to knit, and here you go.
This is definitely the thing I needed to learn to really become a man. My grandchildren, they need gloves, they need sweaters and hats, and maybe I could pass this knowledge down onto my generations of bloodlines.
Oh, freeze. What's the challenge?
He said 2-3 times.
Oh, too many twos. So let's check there. So 23 seconds, still a very good time there, Jack. Now let's see who's going to go next. Rolling the dice, and it's going to be Ryan. Ryan, could you please be for us Elvis, I assume Presley, and you are stealing his dream car from Jay Leno's garage. You are Elvis stealing his dream car from Jay Leno's garage, and your time starts now.
Oh, look at those little hound dog. Oh, garage. Memphis. My wife.
Freeze. Dave, that was a challenge?
He went, oh.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of but
Hardly affectation. Come on.
It was authentic, so we appreciate it. But we will now go on to our next. So
Sorry, Ryan.
Call out a Tourette's guy for being Tourette's guy.
Okay, Mel. Could you please be for us? I've no idea who that is. Could you please be Magneto, having problems in a hardware shop? You are Magneto. You are having problems in a hardware shop, and your time starts now.
Hammers, nails, none of them mighty enough for me. I want to steal Thor's hammer. I want to...
Oh, okay. What's the challenge, anyone?
Better I
know that.
Yeah, repetition. Okay, so let's see. Now, let's have a look. Who is going to go next? Next up will be Drew. Let's find a character for you. Could you please be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson taking care of his Cabbage Patch doll? You are Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You are taking care of your Cabbage Patch doll. And your time starts now.
I do love my Cabbage Patch dolls. There seems to be a whole collection which works out at 28 of them. Now, I struggle to pick which one brings me the most joy.
Freeze. Make sure you call freeze in case I miss it. But Andy?
I.
Oh, I.
He said I, and then he just said
okay.
I.
I'm gonna take your word on that. Oh, it's harsh. It's not
Nicholas Parsons wouldn't do that.
I know, but this is an extreme monologue. I do apologise there, Drew, but very good first go at this game. Right, so let's have a look. Next, who has not had a go yet, guys? Give me a wave if you've not had a go. Andy, Jessica, and Dave. And going next will be Andy. Andy, could you please be for us Minnie Mouse discovering that the bow tie on her head is actually part of her body and it's growing? Wow, what a suggestion. Thank you very much, Blondie Einstein. You're Minnie Mouse. You've discovered that the bow tie on her... Oh, not the bow tie. The bow on her head is actually part of her body and it's growing. Take it away.
My hair hurts so much. Both sides brings. Where's Mickey? Being a mouse. That's great. Competitive. But fungusy. Disease. Birdie. Catfish. Doggish. Hippopotamus. Help me. Do you not understand? Surely.
Freeze?
Freeze! What's the challenge, Jack?
Does this make sense?
No! I'm not sure it does. It might do. I'll be honest, it sounds like you were channeling Minnie Mouse as a seance. I was letting everyone run with it until we called out freeze. It may be an audio thing. Like, some words I got, some of it, like, I think the dolphins will understand. But still, 48 seconds. That was an excellent time there, Andy. So, let's have a look. Who has not had a go yet? So, Jessica and Dave. Rolling a dice, it will be Jessica. Could you put... Gerald says, very creepy, Andy. So, what can we say? It was like a seance, I'm telling you. It was like a seance. Jessica, I believe. Could you please be Bart Simpson helping a cow give birth? You're Bart Simpson helping a cow give birth. And here you go.
Here, cow. Eat my shorts. This will help you give birth to much smaller, little, tiny babies. Black and white, pink nose. So cute. I love your children. But me, so bad at being a kid. I have repeated some words already that I noticed.
Freeze. Mel, what is your challenge? Yes, I'm going to agree with that. 54 seconds, an absolutely spectacular time. Okay, so guys, I will remind you, it is up to you to call out the freeze. It's up to you to call out the freeze. Okay, so that just leaves us with Dave. Now, Dave, I saw a suggestion here, which I think is fitting, considering...
Is it?
Well, maybe not, actually. Right, what film did you do earlier? What film? You did Saw, right?
I did do Saw.
Could you be the puppet from Saw as a comedian? So you're the puppet from Saw.
Can you not read this thing?
I hadn't read that actually. I know that's brilliant. So you're the puppet from Saw as a comedian, and here you go.
Hello. I want to tell a joke. Knock. Who there? Me. Bear trap. Choing. Ha. Laugh. Cycle. Away. Squeak. Da. Open.
Freeze?
I think that's a hesitation. Is that what we're going for there?
Yeah.
Go for it.
32 seconds, and amazingly, you had about 16 words. Right, so let's see.
That's better than most of my extreme monologues.
Yeah, no, you did really well. Okay, so if that's everyone, audience, let's have a quick look here. Now, checking the time, we'll say that was the proper finale round in terms of scoring points in active play. But the big vote is about to come up. But as if you've been watching all week, you'll know what I'm going to say. Do not vote yet, audience. Let me explain how this is going to work. In a moment, I'm going to start a timer that will last for 2 minutes. Any votes that come through before I have started the timer now will not be counted. Any votes that come after the timer has finished will not be counted. The only votes I will count are the ones that come through whilst the timer is active, and you'll have 2 minutes to get these votes in. Audience, I'll remind you, you can only vote once in this 2 minute time period, and you have to vote for the one performer you would like to see go through to the semi-final round. If I find that any audience member is double voting or voting for multiple people or spamming the chat with names, I will disqualify that audience member's votes. So there's no point, just play nice, audience. Everyone's been great tonight, so they are all winners in my book already. But 4 of them will be able to go through. Now, on the show tonight, even though he's not currently with us on the screen, Tim has been a big part of the show, so make sure you vote for Tim if you would like Tim to go through to the next round. We've also had Jack, Andy, Mel, Dave, Ryan, Drew, and Jessica. So, whilst we're doing this voting period, guys, feel free to plug anything if you'd like to plug anything, but I'm also going to challenge you with another joke-telling game, which will be 99 blanks. So you'll tell jokes just to fill the time, because I'm going to have my head down counting these votes, and that won't be too interesting for the audience. But you're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. 99 blanks, walk into the bar, and the bartender says your punchline. Now, it'll be a little bit of a free-for-all, so you'll have to moderate yourself for when you come in. And it's going to start off with 99, we had police earlier, 99 doctors walk into the bar. 99 doctors walk into the bar. But audience, make sure you tell all of your friends to tune in if they should have been watching already anyway. But the big vote is about to start, and the 2 minutes time starts now.
99 doctors walk into a bar. I saw you, Andy, but I jumped in first. And the bartender says, "Why are you here?" And they're like, "Whoa, I don't know. Every time I drink, I PhD."
"99 doctors walk into a bar, and the barman says to the barmaid, 'Go get them some drinks.' And she falls over. She breaks her leg. And the barman goes, 'Oh no! Is anybody here a doctor?'
99 doctors walk into the bar, and the bartender's like, "Listen, somebody's coughing there in the back." They said, "Great." They put on their gloves. They said, "This is our favorite part of the job. Please bend over." But we're talking to you, bartender. Bend over.
99 doctors walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "I need 40,000 cc's of beer." Stat.
99 doctors walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, no, I didn't want doctors. I wanted marketing specialists. I'm looking to see some PR, CPR.
99 doctors walk into the bar, and the bartender's like, "How may I help you?" They said, "Listen, we're here to serve the Bloody Mary. Thank you very much."
99 doctors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What can I get for you?" And the doctors say, "I'm just here to self-medicate."
99 doctors walk into a bar. One of the doctors orders 2 beers, and the bartender goes, "Take 2 and call me in the morning." And then the doctor says, "That's medical malpractice. You don't have a license to say that."
99 doctors walk into the bar. "Doc, beat you to it this time." Just listen. Go ahead, lady.
On the hose now.
This is war.
Go ahead.
99 doctors walk into the bar. The bartender is like, "Listen, guys, I know you love to tug away. Just nurse it, please. Nurse it."
Oh.
99.
I'm just going to say, audience, that is now voting time up. Voting time is now up. Any votes that come through now will not be counted. Any votes that come through now, audience, will not be counted. Now, I'm going to take a minute just to go through the votes and see who are our winners of the show will be. So continue to tell the jokes, and then I will interrupt again just to give the results. Keep going, guys.
99. Yeah, 99. No, 99.
99.
99.
9900.
99. 99 doctors walk into a bar, and the barman says, Russell T. Davis is really going for it in this season.
Yes!
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 99 doctors walk into a bar. One of them orders a draft and orders a glass with it, and he goes, you can call me Dr. Phil.
99 doctors walk into a bar, and the bartender says some jokes that he's heard from this improv set tonight, and all the doctors, they're just deadpan.
99 doctors walk into the bar, and the bartender's like, here, have a seat. We love having you. They're like, why do you love having us? He says, because you're so patient.
Okay, guys, I have the result. It's incredibly close. Unlike last night where we had a tie-break situation, we have a definitive thing. But I can say that it is all down to like one vote, basically. Now, first of all, though, I just want to thank everyone for doing the show. I'll say, if you have done the show before, or if you haven't done the show before, if you haven't done it in a while, you're very welcome back. We do shows online every week. And it's been fantastic to have you. So if it means that you don't go through here, that's only 1 or 2 more shows, but then we'll have shows again in a week's time. So, going through to the semi-final rounds, in no particular order, will be Dave! Well done, Dave. Will also be Jessica. Well done, Jessica. Will be Andy. Congratulations, Andy. And Jack. Well done, Jack. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much also for Tim, for Ryan, Mel, and Drew. You've been fantastic performers. And audience, we're going to find out where we can find our performers on social media in a moment. And we'll read out any comments you give us, so feel free to put them into the comment section. Now, the other thing I'll say is, in a few minutes, guys, in literally just under half an hour, or in about half an hour's time, unless it starts directly on time, which would be amazing, we're going to have another quarterfinal show this evening, another one tonight. So let's find out where we can find all of our performers on social media, starting with Andy. Where can the people find you?
What's up? You can follow me on any of the stuff behind me listed. And just for the record, next week we do have a monthly show. That's our 39th month in a row running, where we have improv teams and stand-up comedians from around the globe performing. We always have a different theme every month. And next week, October 27th, from 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, it's called Hysterically Spooky Halloween Virtual Comedy Extravaganza. And basically, I do have Mel Posters here, who's going to co-host with me. Everybody's dressing up. Extreme Improv is performing, and we'll see how that goes. They're spectacular. They've been there, done that before, and everybody's going to perform dress up. If you want to participate in a future monthly show, just private message me on this thing, on the Facebook preferably, but whatever of them, and love to have you. Thank you, Extreme Improv. Thank you, David. And buy David Rodley Mazansky's book. He's got a few of them. Buy it.
Awesome. Thank you, Andy. Drew, where can the people find you?
I have like really boring social media that isn't really kind of improv based, but if you want to hear me swear and shout about football and politics, you can find me on Facebook under my own name. I think I'm Drew Hendry 2 on Instagram, and it'll be Mr. Drew Hendry on Twitter. If you're ever in Northern Ireland, look up Belfast Improv. We do shows on a Sunday and a Thursday, and they are always generally quite funny, most of the time anyway.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Drew. Jack, where can the people find you?
You can find me at jackzulo.com and on most of my socials at jackzulo, Z-U-L-L-O.
Okay, thank you very much, Jack. Ryan, where can the people find you?
You can find me selling a scrubby pad that's resistant to water strain. You can just call this number at the bottom of the screen right there, and you'll find we have a limited stock, and they're going fast, and get them while you can. And they're only $19.99 for 4 payments and 17 installments, and no CPRs or credit cards allowed over the phone. And that's it. And thank you for having me.
Absolute pleasure. Mel, where can the people find you?
You can find me under Melanie Catherine Post on Facebook. I also perform with the Improfessionals every Monday, 7 to 7:30 Eastern Time on Socially Distant Improv.
Okay. Jessica, where can the people find you?
Currently, you can find me in a parking lot in Salt Lake City. I won't tell you which one, but if you want to follow these adventures, you can go to Seen in Plain View, and that is my travel adventures currently, or on YouTube, Socially Jenny 24. I have one video on there, and it's a really, really bad stand-up, but go check it out.
Amazing. Dave, we haven't come to you yet, have we?
No.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at DaveMC1993 and check out my YouTube channel DaveMC for Star Wars The Old Republic videos. That will take us all the way to September next year. Tune in on Halloween as well. I have a Halloween special of Tiny Bunny going on my channel. Horror video games, you'll see me screaming and yelling for my life for about an hour and a half or so. So go and tune in for that.
Awesome stuff. My name is David Postansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Postansky, spelled P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y. You can also get any of my books, including the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which would explain how to play all of the games we've done on tonight's show, plus so many more, and they're available on Amazon, on paperback or Kindle worldwide, so do check that out. Check out extreme.tv for the full schedule of shows and tons of fun pop culture content, and all of the YouTube channels for all of the online shows we do. Geek Battle, Slam Jam, Jet Lagged and Loving It. And don't forget to check out the next quarter final round, which will be on in about 22 minutes. Same bat channel, same bat time, same bat chase, place, whatever, I don't know, I'm losing my words here. So, from me, let's check the audience. So, this was so difficult. I wish I had more votes. Incredibly competitive and excellent work, everyone, says Gerald. Pablo says Jack. And that was after the voting thing, so I think that was just Jack in recognition of Jack. Jack says, I made it. And then he says, hey, Pablo. Ryan is awesome, says Blondie. Great show, old chaps, says Rob. Great show indeed. You all brought the good stuff. No, the great stuff. And so with that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe. Always stay extremed. And ciao for now. Boom. And we're off the air. Awesome show, everyone. Thank you so much.